What's the biggest penis you had? Come on, let's talk about that shit. Pokemon Black and White battle against Mefestofelus, the Big M. That's what I'm gonna call this guy. All right, so you're leading off with an Ape-Tran. I got my Golem out here because he's got fucking balls, and I go for some Stealth Cocks because it's always nice to get some Stealth Cocks up. So I switch into Ojai as he brings in a washing machine, and I'm like, bro, you can't have your in-home appliances on the fucking Pokemon field here. But he goes for the Will-O-Wisp, and then he's just going to hit me with a Hydro Pump as I stay in and take that like a beast because I'm a special defense wall. So I set up one Calm Mind because I'm fucking cool like that, and I get some leftovers. But since I'm burned, that's pretty much going to be a pain in the dick, so he switches into Bio-Lizard, which is a fucking, like, scavenger-looking guy. I go for a T-Bolt on the washing machine, but he brings that in. He takes a +1 Thunderbolt like a fucking champ. Like, how did that even happen? But, so I know he's going to hit me with some sort of physical attack, and I'm just kind of trying to let me die because this thing sucks balls anyways. But he goes for a Roost, gets his health back, and I'm like, ah! So, I go for a T-Bolt, doesn't do anything because he lost his flying type for that turn, and I get hurt with some more burns. So I'm like, alright, gonna switch up out of here, bring in a black-looking dog, and he hits me with a Brave Bird, which doesn't do shit because I'm a fucking dog, and what happens now? I think I'm gonna go for a Toxic, predicting some sort of switch, and it would have been nice to actually hit that Scavenger bastard anyways, but he switches out into an Ape-Tran. I go for a Toxic. My plan was to protect while he goes for the U-turn because I thought that's what he was going to do, but he fucking doesn't, and you'll see. So I go for the Protect. I predict the U-turn, but he goes for a Flare Blitz. I'm like, okay, I could probably take a Flare Blitz. I mean, look at this Umbreon. He looks like he can take a Flare Blitz like a brick wall, but he goes for it, and he just happens to take me out in one hit because this bastard is Choice Banded. So he told me after the game that he was banded, and he takes a whole shitload from Recoil and then almost dies from Poison. Gonna go into 69, smack him like a pimp, boom, boom, right in the chin, and he died. So that Primeape guy, it's basically a Primeape, just fire. So anyways, okay. So now he brings out his washer machine, and I'm like, bro, my clothes are clean. I don't fucking need this thing out here. But he hits me with a Hydro Pump as I bring in Starmie, which is named Patrick. And yeah, so I'm just gonna go for a T-Bolt. I'm Choice Scarfed, and it does like nothing, but he gets paralyzed, which is good. And then he can't move because that bitch is paralyzed. So just kind of hanging out here. I'm going to switch up on out of there into Ojai again because I'm going to try to get as much damage in before I die. So he goes for a Discharge, and that doesn't kill me because I'm a special defensive bulky ass bitch. And so that's cool. Almost died of burn, but yeah. So Artem switches out. The Big M switches out, and oh my god, look at this guy. Oh shit, respect. Yeah, I give this guy respect. Look, he's a fucking black thing with like gnarly ass like horn looking red things. Yeah, so go for a T-Bolt. It doesn't do very much at all, and he's just going to kill me off with a Shadow Claw before I can hit him with anything else. And I figure it's about time to go into no rocks because I thought a Fire Blast would be enough to maybe kill it. I know it's not very effective, but I also know that this guy doesn't have very good defenses, and of course it doesn't. And then he sets up a Dragon Dance, and I'm like, oh shit, there's a dancing dragon up in here. Everybody bail. So he goes for an Earthquake. I know I probably can't take a +1 Earthquake from this beast-looking fucking dragon guy, and that kills me, so that's fantastic. Now I go into Starmie, which I probably should have done in the first place. I was kind of afraid that Ice Beam wouldn't have killed him anyways if I went into Starmie first, because, yeah, but I'd rather have risked my stupid butterfly-looking dude than kill Patrick. So he brings out some whore, and I'm like, gross, so I switch into this guy. Kisses me on the neck, or he kisses me on the back, and I'm like, what the fuck was that, bro? That was, what are you talking about? So now that I'm asleep, he hits me with a Focus Blast, and I die, and I'm like, Jesus Christ. So, switch in Patrick, because I'm gonna try to go for a Surf, but of course, fucking Dry Skin, really? Like, what the fuck? Really? Come on now, you can't be doing that shit. I don't know, how the fuck does this guy even have Dry Skin? It barely even has skin. It has like purple on its face, and that's it. But alright, so that kind of sucked balls. Going to 69 here because I'm gonna maybe try to hit an I don't know. But anyways, he goes into the stupid Magna Zone, hits me with a iron type move or a steel type move, shadow, whatever the hell that thing is called. Flash Cannon, yeah. So I go for a trick with my Patrick, but of course he already had Choice Scarf, so that was kind of a fail on my part. I thought he might have been like some sort of cool guy move that these hip kids do on these Pokemon's games nowadays. But anyways, it doesn't do shit. And then I go for a Surf. It does over half, and then he hits me with a Flash Cannon again. I know I can live that with 14H Pizzle, and I go for a Surf, and that's going to take out this stupid UFO fucking guy. And now he sends out Biolizard 1 again. Just going to go for a Surf. I know this guy's got huge-ass defenses, and it's not going to do shit, and he's just going to kill me off. So, I lost, and no one is going to beat me, ever, except for that one guy that beat me that one time. But starting now, anyone that beats me is going to... they're not going to get away with it. So, yeah.